I had a lot of conversations with people around me that were familiar with my situation and what I was experiencing and what I had learned about being non-binary and gender nonconforming. And so I had a lot of support around me to navigate through those times and through those conversations. And yeah, I started to try on the non-binary identity, and the longer that I wore it, the more it felt right. And for me, I know that there's going to be people that don't accept me for how I identify. Um, but there's always going to be someone that doesn't accept you for some reason. So I just kind of take it with a grain of salt when somebody isn't ready to learn what being non-binary or gender nonconforming means. Um, and I just think to myself inside my head when I hear someone either purposely mess up my pronouns or just disregard, I just think, okay, they're not ready yet, and one day they will be, and that's okay.
Yeah, I saw that. I remember when you posted it on Instagram. That was you have such a forgiving, open, patient approach to people
Thank you.
trying to get to understand you. And I find that so refreshing and endearing, because I think we're living at a time where and I'm not speaking about specifically when we're talking about gender, I'm saying just generally, there's a struggle with patience right now in society. And some of that is needed. We need some urgency. We need change fast. We do need pushing. What's allowing you to remain patient and gentle with people as they are trying to understand not just you, but understand so many other people in the community, and maybe, as you said, sometimes purposely messing up your pronouns, or they may not be taking the time. How are you developing that patience and love and compassion?
Well, that patience, love, and compassion doesn't just come from anywhere. It definitely comes from a practice of meditating, having grace, and some people just aren't ready, and that's okay. And meditation helps me a lot to have grace and compassion for those people, because when I do sit down to meditate and I'm in a place where I'm angry, I sit and I think and I I try to clear my mind, but if I can't, I think through it, and I end up coming to a point where I release the anger. And maybe it was because I know I'm a Leo, and Leos can be very stubborn, that like I work so hard not to be stubborn. And so I try to have grace, because it is so easy for me to hold a grudge against people. I can hold a grudge and never speak to someone again. And that's not a trait that I'm proud of, because I've realized that that's not a very human thing to do. Being human is having compassion and understanding and respect for people, even when they mess up. And um, because we all do, we all mess up, and I've messed up a bunch, but I know that because I've messed up, I can have grace and mercy for other people when they mess up.